Hi, it's Bee with your usual Wednesday Literate Fools. Overall, the weather's finally gotten warmer here, which, is about time. I nest in the winter usually, so now my room's finally clean, although I need to reorganize my bookshelves. I'm considering going to the effort of pulling up the proper data to go Dewey Decimal on all my books, but I'm not quite that neurotic yet, so we'll see if I follow through on it. Anyone who watches this has probably already seen my room, I'm guessing, but if you haven't, I will give you a quick tour. This is one of my crow lithographs. I got it at the FallCon comic book convention in St. Paul. As you can see, it's signed by James O'Barr, because I met him and it was really exciting. This one's the lithograph that he had of the movie. Over here is my second crow lithograph. This one, also signed, purchased at the same time, is comic book art for the crow. See, there's my little aluminum foil flower that Blue made, and my box of random things. I think I have lighters in there, and my tarot deck, and a little rose quartz, and pendulum for dowsing, tokens for the arcade, just random stuff there. That is my awesome mask, which I don't wear nearly often enough, and my fan, which I actually kind of, I didn't make it myself, but I made that myself, because I think that paper fans are stupid, so I glued together some fabric. The mirror, which used to be white, and then I painted that. One of my sets of fairy wings, the other isn't here. There's one of my very messy bookshelves. One got all of my non-fiction, unless I've moved things around unintentionally. There's some doodles that my friends did. This was Stray, and this is both Stray and Lakin. My brother and my sister's little stars by my ceiling was a Christmas present from my brother and my sister-in-law. And there are my hats and the giant hole in the wall where my big set of wings would be if it wasn't on loan. The hat with the epic feather was my Easter bonnet. And there's the tiara that I always wear for my birthday up top. There's my unicorn art. It was my first venture back into the world of art for a long time. And I've started doing things more, as my friends might know, because I've given them most of what I make lately. Here's my spice cabinet. Greg from Tuesdays on here is the person who told me to go ahead and buy it when I was torn on it, because what do I need a spice cabinet for? Well, as you can see, I've filled half the jars with candy. The other half are still empty. This is my box of keys. That key's for work. It needs to go back there. Random keys and a rubber glove mat for work, because I'm not really going to do surgery or something. Rechargeable batteries that have charge. My second bookshelf with my pan flute and my harmonica, and there is my straight razor, which is really awesome, and look at that little monkey stray gazing it, and it's really adorable, and I just sometimes when I go to bed I'll just pat it on the head. See, oh, and when I was over here before I missed, here's my Union Jack tea towel. I have a matching bedspread, which I would show you, except my bed hasn't been made today. And my light bulb. This one has a seahorse in it, has a fish, and I haven't hung the other ones that I've made. Not yet, anyway. But, yes. I have random light bulbs with stuff in them hanging from my ceiling. And, there's my little stained glass unicorn, which my landlord gave me, because I have a bunch of unicorns in the living room. This is Evil Eye. Actually came from Greece. One of my friends was going there on a trip and brought it back for me. And there's my really awesome umbrella, which I don't usually get to use because I don't live in a place that gets that much rain, but I love having one with the hooked handle. Anyway, that was ridiculous and pointless, but my videos usually are. You probably can't tell, but my hands are all torn up. Well, this hand is all torn up right now in the knuckles because yesterday I was helping my friend Cosmo with remodeling his house, and I was scraping tiles off of his kitchen wall, and the glue tore up my hands a couple times, because, yeah. For next week, the book that I'm going to be reviewing is Ghosts in the Snow by Tamara Styler Jones. I hope I'm pronouncing her name properly. I haven't actually cracked... Okay, I have cracked the cover, but I've only read the acknowledgments thus far, because I was on the bus, and I don't live that far from work. Pretty much what I know is what Cosmo told me when he loaned me this book, which is that it is fantasy, but it's also like forensic crime type stuff. I'm fascinated by the concept because those are two things that I read a lot of, or watch shows that have a lot of. So I want to see how they've combined the two, and if they do work together, if it's been done properly. So hopefully, and I will let you know what I think about it next Wednesday. Have a wonderful week.